Welcome back to
All right.
Mountain West Phenomenons.
This is your host, Seth and Tristin.
And today we're staying in our territory of Nevada. And today we're going to be talking about Fort Churchill.
Should I jump right into the history side of it?
Yeah, give a little breakdown.
All right, so we got Fort Churchill, located in Nevada. It was established in July 1860 with a short run. It was only ran for roughly 9 years. It got abandoned in 1869. So, it's located near a small town named Silver Springs, Nevada. Really, the only thing you can say about it is it was the most elaborate military outpost of its time, and it was also the first. Um,
In the area, or like,
in all of Nevada, actually.
oh damn.
Um,
Okay.
it's pretty cool, right? Um,
Got abandoned pretty
it
quickly
was,
though.
yeah. There's a lot of reason for that, actually. If you want me to get into that,
Oh yeah.
um, yeah. So let's see. Um, yeah. So in 1869, it was abandoned. Right? They just kind of up and left. It wasn't really needed anymore, and they auctioned off all of the buildings. It, for it's like six buildings for $750.
God damn.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude.
I
Can't
wish.
get a house for, can't get anything for that much.
No,
Um,
no. God damn.
yeah, only $750 out. And a gentleman by Samuel Buckland, you know him by Buckland Station too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he bought all the buildings and ended up destroying them. He just demolished literally all the wood structures there, and he took all the wood from them and he used them to make Buckland Station, that big ass white ranch house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if you go in there, a lot of the like structures and staircases they're from original Fort Churchill, what used to be there.
Yeah.
You can't see it anymore. I don't even think there's like photographs of it.
Damn. Well, it feels
Yeah,
a little
it's a
rude.
shame. Yeah, I
They
mean, it
just.
would have been nice to see that, but made something else, right?
That's
Pretty
true.
cool. Yeah.
Uh,
Besides that, all right. So we got the reason why Fort Churchill was constructed. It was used to provide shelter to early settlers. Okay.
there's those
Um,
settlers
as
again.
well, yeah, we're gonna be using a lot of
Oh
settlers.
yeah.
We need to get a little scale going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, settlers and westbound immigrants, um, as well as the Pony Express, and we're all familiar with the Pony Express. It was a crucial 404-mile transcontinental mail route with 30 plus stations. Um, it was also the Fort Churchill. It was also used with telegraph lines. You know, the predecessor to our modern day phone lines. They were just used for like sending electrical signals
Mm-hmm.
and reading out Morse code, though. Just feel like they could have done a lot more with it than just that, but that's what they did.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna jump into as to why we originally like
Why we
what
picked
caused
this, or like why it shut down.
what caused the reasoning as as to like why they established it.
Oh,
Like the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
main reason.
Oh, okay.
All right, so 1850 at peaceful, everyone's relaxing, picking berries, probably, I don't know. Um, but there was the occasional attacks from the Native Americans, and they would target immigrants passing through, or they would attack the small ranches located in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the fateful day, May 8th, 1860, William Station, it's gone now before Fort Churchill. But the keepers of William Station returned to the station to find well, like the main guy, he returned to find his two brothers dead and one helper. Um, I'm not sure what we want to count the helper as. I have an idea.
Oh god.
you know,
Oh, oh.
helper.
Okay. I was like, well, probably an employee, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
No,
No, not the time we're in.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were all dead. He pretty much just found their ashes. The whole building was burnt down.
Oh damn.
Um, but kind of reasonable. Okay,
I mean,
all right. So
I think
the
we know the
reason why they
time.
believe, yeah. So the reason why we think that this happened was the prior kidnapping of several Paiute women.
Oh god.
Several. Yeah.
Oh.
So, and their reasoning, they decided, hey, we're gonna go murder these 3 people and burn down their station.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is. Several people got kidnapped, you know. And then, of course, retaliation. So the people of Williams Station, well, the one guy, he spread word to Buckland Station, the Pony Express, all the surrounding areas, and they got a group of 105 volunteers to seek revenge on the natives. So,
Okay. Goddamn. Jesus.
they I got Sprite, dude. Not bad.
No, not you. What? I'm saying Jesus about the settlers and the
Oh,
all
I was
that.
talking about the burp.
Oh, I got coffee, brother.
Anyways, they took their little tribe, not their little tribe. They took their little group down to Pyramid Lake and tried to attack, but of course, you know, they ended up getting their asses kicked. They lost around 2/3 of their group, so they only came out with 70 people or so.
Yeah, they got fucked.
They lost 70 people. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, it took me a moment when I saw. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized
What's
that with the last episode when we were talking about Pyramid Lake and when it was established, it's that war. It's the same.
This is the Pyramid Lake War, yes.
Same war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, obviously, big conflict. What's that going to happen? More conflict. So, once they got their asses kicked, they came back and they did the same thing. They spread word to Pony Express, Buckland Station. This time they got a little further. They traveled to California and they took some troops, brought them down here, and then Fort Churchill. They established Fort Churchill here to protect against the natives. And that ultimately kind of warded off any Native Americans. So
it was successful, I guess, for them.
Yeah, it was more. It was just kind of like the large military presence that scared off the Native Americans, considering.
I just kind of assumed it.
Guns.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed it failed, with like how not long it like operated. So in my mind, I was like, oh, it probably just failed.
No, I wouldn't say it failed. It stood the purpose we had.
No, yeah.
It scared off, the natives. So, kind of messed up, but what it was used for,
took May women, and they got mad. They're like, oh. The settlers like, how dare you get so mad at us? How fucking dare you? You piece of shit.
Yeah. And then to fully establish it, the construction for the buildings and all that took place July 1860 with orders from Captain Joseph Stewart and the Carson River Expedition. And then Fort Churchill was named after Sylvester Churchill. He was, at the time, an Inspector General of the U.S. Army.
Okay. So, excuse me, goddamn.
That's pretty much the history on Fort Churchill. I can jump into when they started deciding we want to keep it rather than destroy it.
Like the fucking one dude.
Yeah, I mean Buckland, but at the same time, we still have Buckland Station. I mean,
no, yeah, and there, isn't it like, if I remember correctly, isn't it like all included as like a thing for Fort Churchill? Like if you go, so Buckland,
Buckland Station. After a while, before it was the ranch house, it was still Buckland Station. Like it was just a farm without the big ranch house and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they would supply food, they'd grow it, and get all their food for Fort Churchill. So it was like kind of like a grocery store.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they would supply all that stuff and
Yeah.
take care of the other areas.
So pretty much the only like main conflict for Fort Churchill was the like Pyramid Lake War with the Paiutes.
Yeah, it was the Pyramid Lake War, and there was a few minor attacks that would target the passerbyers or westbound travelers. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing serious though. It was. I mean, that kind of explains why Fort Churchill is so small at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, yeah.
I don't think they really needed too much.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 1930s, excuse me.
Big burp.
No, that wasn't Big Burp.
That wasn't a big burp?
No,
That's not big over here.
1930s came, and an additional 200 acres of land all around Carson River and Fort Churchill was transferred to the state of Nevada for the task of preservation and the use of the state park.
Hell
so
yeah.
That's I think that's kind of why Buckland Station itself is included in Fort Churchill now, because it's just all one giant state park at this point.
No, yeah. Which, I mean,
back then it was separate. Yeah.
No, yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah. And then, so, they wanted to start preserving it. They did a little upkeep and stuff on the buildings, but then World War II came around, and they gave up again, just abandoned it.
Yeah.
So we got decaying buildings again, rot, all that. And then 1957, the fort became a federal Nevada State Park and joined the system. And then they actually kept the buildings, got everything nice and clean, and then it is there today. That's what we have left of it.
That's cool.
No wood structures, but all the adobe buildings. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which, I still think it's kind of cool, even with what it's at. Like now, like
absolutely.
It's decay, just breaking down and shit.
I mean, even if there's not much to see anymore, you can still go over there and do all their, like, group attractions, like, oh, this is how we made the clay bricks, and, like, the star seeing and the paranormal stuff during Halloween.
Oh, yeah, I mean, shit, I feel like paranormal stuff without, like, if you grew up in the Carson, Reno area, probably, like, just have people telling you stories or something, it'll be like, I saw a ghost there, brothers.
I mean, yeah. Damn right you're going to see a ghost there.
Oh, yeah. Which, get into a little bit of that, because it's more local, like, ghost stories, like, when you research it, there's not a ton that you'll find on it. It's more just, like, if you live in Carson, Reno, you'll probably find someone and hear them. Than the internet. But what you might hear from the internet is talks about, like, hearing, like, ghost horses and, like, they're, riding along them. At least that's what I saw from the internet alone. Not much else for the internet.
I saw a lot of the, if you're out there at night, you're going to hear, like, the horse carriages or, like, the trots of horse feet throughout the area. Or, like, the occasional orb.
No, yeah.
Strange light. Could just be a crackhead in the bushes, though.
I mean, well, we are in Nevada, so that's what you kind of gotta watch out for. Rattlesnakes? Nah. Crackhead.
Chain crackhead.
Oh my god, chain crackhead. You're so right. Crackhead. Oh god. Dude.
You should go. You tell a story.
Tell stories of chain crackhead? Alright.
Chain crackhead.
Me and my buddy here, Tristin. I don't know why I didn't say your name, like, me and this other buddy. No, so me and Tristin, we're working at a Subway, and he decides to take a shit. We have downtime, he's taking a shit, I'm like, you want to be really fucking funny? If I fuck with him. I'm going to leave the store. I'm just going to go to a different shop real quick, leave him completely alone. He's going to come out, he's going to be like, what the fuck happened? I'm not going to be there. So I get out, I'm chilling. I don't know when he gets out of the bathroom. Probably like soon after I left, but I'm just chilling outside. I'm waiting, for my moment, come running back in and scare him. When I see this dude just walking down the street, and he is whipping a chain. And I was like, oh my god. And I'm watching him get closer, and he has like cargo pants on, has a giant fucking knife. And he's clearly a crackhead. So it freaks me the fuck out. I run back in. I see Tristan's out of the bathroom. He's behind the line. And I was like, dude, there's a crackhead, like a chain out there. And I'm telling him all this, and he thinks I'm bullshitting him. Until we see the dude walk in front of our windows, like walk around the building to out back where our cars are. And he's like, I thought you were fucking around. I was like, no, you asshole. It's trained crackhead. Truly thought he was going to break into our cars.
I wouldn't even necessarily think he was going to break into the car. I feel like he would just start hitting the car and just beat it up with the chain,
That's true too, that actually.
So, like random shit.
Would you be more upset if he just did that instead of breaking in?
Yeah, I would be pissed off.
Well, yeah, I mean,
just break the window, don't destroy the car,
I was going to say, I think I'd rather him had just broken in instead if he just started beating our cars up.
Yeah, you know how pissed my parents would be if he beat the car up with a chain?
Well, you couldn't do shit.
Fuck. No, I'm going to get whipped with a chain, man.
Yeah, it's like, you can't go out there and fight him. It's a crackhead with a chain that he's quite literally getting the, just stereotypical whip sound from. And fucking has a giant knife on him. Brother's ready to fight.
Yeah.
Funniest thing is, saw him years later. Just drove past, saw him, he had a guitar now. And
guitar, chain,
I saw another one in a completely different city. So, they're multiplying.
Carson?
It might have been Carson, yeah.
I feel like I could see that in Carson. Or Reno. One or the other.
There's, dude, Nevada.
Yeah.
You'll see it. So, that's what you gotta be scared of. Ghosts? No. Chain crackheads? Oh, yeah. But, no, yeah, and so you'll hear that from Fort Churchill, which, I mean, I feel like, honestly, when you talk with someone who, has gone to Fort Churchill and stuff, they don't really talk about, I think the horse, sounds and shit.
No.
They just talk about seeing shit. That's what I've known from people.
Yeah.
Me, we have our experience there when we were fucking around late at night out by there.
So, yeah, we were going out. We were driving around on our quads.
I think we went to the river.
Yeah, we were down at
the Carson River.
Is that Carson or yeah, Carson, I think.
No, that's
my bad. We were down there cruising around on the quads, and then we were heading back right along Fort Churchill. It's a dirt road. I think it's Fort Churchill Road, actually. But we're going, and we see somebody. Thought it was a crackhead, hanging out on the side of the road. And then as we get closer, we're like something's not right. It didn't feel right. And then we see the dude, and he's just completely dressed up in attire not from this era. Like full on kind of like Civil War looking uniform. Not sure. Yeah. But we saw him, and we just kept going because, yeah, fuck that. We're not going to stick around and try to mess around with that,
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that was terrifying, though.
No, yeah. And then, I think that happened on the way back from the river. Because at the river, we had to, we're chilling, we're fucking around.
Yeah, no, it was on the way back from the river.
Yeah. Well, because at the river, and the same thing, we saw, a fucking, the, most stereotypical ghost shit of, a lady in white.
Dude, too much random shit down there.
Oh no, yeah, but like the most stereotypical, fucking just across the river, just staring ass. And we're like, oh shit, and that's what I think prompted us to leave. And then yeah, we just see the one dude in the middle of the road, and we're just like, oh fuck, oh shit, and that was terrifying. But like, I mean, yeah, if you talk, I think most people would be like, oh, I saw something there, you know.
I think so. Or at least anybody that's gone down there at nighttime, you know.
No, yeah, like I think even your parents have a thing of that.
Yeah, yeah. So it was pretty similar actually. They were well, I've never heard it like first account until I brought this whole thing up to them. But they were telling me they were around on their quads and they saw I don't know if it was nighttime or not, but they saw a group of like again people that looked out of this time,
Yeah.
full on different attire, walking across the area or like the road I think. But just a lot of the similar stuff of seeing people most definitely out of our time period wandering around down there.
No, yeah.
Probably just confused would be my guess. Or
Maybe.
like a time loop, you know?
Yeah, that'd probably be hell as a ghost. If being a ghost is just you're just stuck in like just a repeating time loop.
Yeah.
That actually would be fucking terrible. Unless you had a great life, I guess, and you're like, I'm balling.
Maybe.
I'm just fucking chilling. Hold up. But
I mean, if you're like stuck in a mansion, yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. But
oh yeah.
Fort Churchill, dude, that'd suck.
Fort Churchill
that'd be terrible.
That would suck.
Like what? You gotta wander the dirt for eternity?
Yeah.
No fun.
Honestly, shot like I feel like you hear more stuff of like again seeing ghosts and shit at Fort Churchill than you do like at Pyramid. Cause at Pyramid you got the water babies, as we know. But I don't think I've heard a lot of people talking about like, oh, you see like ghost soldiers and other stuff there as much.
I feel like you probably wouldn't see too many ghost soldiers. Maybe more like ghost natives.
Oh well, yeah, probably
along those lines. But
just from the fact that they lost, like they got their ass whooped.
People there. Yeah.
They tried going at the tribe and try fucking fuck them up. My God.
Yeah, I couldn't understand why they thought that was a good idea. Like, group of 105, probably poorly weaponed crackheads going up to their home territory. Like, they know the area. They're going to be hiding and attacking you from a tree or something, you know?
Also, in Nevada, I feel like fucking, because if people don't know, Nevada is very hilly, very mountainous, like desert, you know?
It's a rough terrain.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like, is very easy, I think, to, like, just have a hiding spot for so many different stuff.
Hide up in the hills.
Oh, yeah. Just fucking, so yeah, you go in their territory where they know, and you're just like, getting fucked. But,
yeah,
ghosts, standard ghosts being seen, like the orbs. I think even I remember like some stories growing up of like someone who's been at Fort Churchill and being like, yeah, we're taking like video and there's like an orb and stuff, which could also just been dust, because we're in the goddamn desert.
Yeah, I would think so. But it's more fun to believe in there's an orb, you know?
I don't know, yeah. Also, I think it's just, from what I'm learning with Nevada, I think it's a little bit more just like, I think we more just have, I want to say random ghost stuff of like, just throughout instead of like it being more location based. At least to me, it feels like you'll find people like, oh, I saw this thing on this street, or I saw a thing at this, but it's not like an actual like really place. It's just you just in the desert, more.
Yeah, I wonder maybe there's just like a lot of people dying randomly throughout the area.
Oh, back in the day?
They got it. Yeah, maybe they were just
Definitely.
left there for dead, and that's where they're stuck.
No, yeah. I think that makes it a little bit more terrifying too. Then like,
Yep.
oh, you could go to Fort Churchill. And you can see ghosts, but it's like, oh, you could just be walking down a road and you'll have some very fucked shit happen to you.
Yeah.
Like us. Because like, we're walking down a road. As, you know, kids. I think we're freshmen?
It was either, we're either like...
I think it was freshmen because...
I think I was like 15, probably.
Maybe. I think I was still at my first job. And like...
Baskin?
Yeah, Baskin Robbins. I think we snuck out. And we're, well, this boy snuck out. I didn't. But we're walking, we're chilling, and we get onto this road. You know, just classic walking down road, as you think, to get to a different part of where we're at. And, you know, we walk down, nothing happens. It's, like, really dark, specifically on this road, compared to, like, I think any other road you could probably go down, I feel. But, really dark, whatever. We get to the other side, and we're continuing walking. And we're trying to meet up with people. Which, that was also a whole different part, trying to fucking meet up with those people. But we're walking, and we're like, no, talking, seems like it's taking forever. Then we pass the road again. And we're like, oh, that's fucking weird as fuck. And, my God, how many, like, I feel it's like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
and not like getting turned, like not even turn, like getting turned around because you're walking straight. And at least in Nevada, most roads are straight. They don't do like curves or anything really. Nope. So yeah, we're just walking straight, and here's this road keeps popping back up. And like I think we kept seeing like a light in the distance, if I remember correctly as well.
It wasn't a light; it was a giant bonfire.
Was it a giant bonfire?
It was an enormous bonfire.
Oh, shit, I don't remember.
The size of a house.
Oh, I don't remember the bonfire. I just remember, like, giant light, and we're like, okay, we'll go there. That's light, you know? And then, like, I don't remember us ever reaching the light.
We didn't.
Okay,
it always felt like no matter how close it was still just, like, a mile away. You couldn't reach it. It just kept the same distance.
No, yeah.
Really weird.
It was awful, like, kind of like the time loop thing of just, like, boom, boom, boom. Until I think we finally decided to, like, walk back down that road back to the other side. And, like, finally, we got away from that fucking road. And, goddamn, that shit still fucks with me because, like, I was, like, when I was working, I was like, oh, I'm going to take a step on this road, you know? Go to where I need to go. I swear, I took a step. That wind fucking started blowing more. And then I would leave that road, and it would, like, calm the fuck down. And I was like, even in the daylight, I'm like, nah, this is fucking...
Yeah.
This is fucked.
I personally, I don't go down there. I avoid it. I will not go down that road.
Oh no, the good thing is at least there's so many different roads that just connect to the same thing, so you don't have to go down there. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm like. I think that's the more scary thing of like random stuff like that. Than like going Fort Churchill. Like that's cool, and like I think it's more cool seeing like if you have like a ghostly experience. To the more terrifying where you're like, a road is fucking with you.
Yeah, I feel like it's more common you're going to encounter something just kind of wandering around rather than going to, say, like Fort Churchill or Buckland Station, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, go up in the hills and you're going to find something. You're going to find something.
Oh, dude.
You're going to find an abandoned car with a crackhead in it.
Oh, my God.
Or like an old mine shaft.
You motherfucker. I'm still angry about that. This man... Well, of course you're not. You weren't in danger. I was in danger. Because you're like, oh, let the fat dude knock on the door. I'm gonna be running already. What an asshole. What a dick.
No, dude. I just look out for myself.
Dude, as I turned
over there.
and I saw you like fucking completely across the fucking little valley with this car, I was so pissed when I saw that dude jump up and I turned and run. And I just see you're just already at the end.
I'm booking it.
And I was like,
out of there.
oh my god. I was so pissed.
To be fair, I didn't think there was going to be someone in there. I thought it was like, oh, we're going to dump a car here. But
Then why were you running?
because when we got there, I was like, okay, something's wrong here.
I
Like,
can't
there's
believe
probably somebody in there.
I can't believe you still let me knock on that. If you had that feeling where you're like,
Well,
this
I wanted to see.
you
I had to see if I was right.
you bastard. But yeah, but walk just hike up in the hills, you'll find something.
Right.
Like that mine shaft, which I did try to make you go down. So I think in my
Yeah, fuck that.
and you were like, no. In fairness,
I still want to go look at those ones up on USA Parkway. I don't know what that area. I think it was a town at one point, but heading to Reno from USA Parkway, there's that whole site on the right side.
mm-hmm.
I believe it was a little mining town at one point, but I don't know. But I think we should go over there. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think rather like in Nevada, it'd be like visit, like this typical, like you could go up in Virginia City and they have so many like haunted places there, and like you could do that, but like I think it is more fun if you just go hiking. You'll find something. You'll probably have a weird experience. Now
just go wander around in the woods next to the river.
Yeah, like now is it ghosts? Maybe. More likely, probably a crackhead. Truly.
Yeah.
Probably some dude tweaking out by the river. and other stuff. Which also in my in researching Fort Churchill, the whole there is I guess I don't want to say disclaimer, but like a thing to disprove the whole horse sounds. Apparently them like from what I saw, lining speakers around the fort and playing horse like moving and stuff. Not in the sense I don't think it's supposed to like freak you out. It's supposed to like give the vibe of the old timey,
Yeah, I would
Wild
think it's probably
West.
like to set the mood, being like, oh, what's that? It's Pony Express coming. Like,
yeah. Which, but you're in a ruin, fucking fort, in the middle of a desert. I feel like, you're gonna scare people when they just like, I hear a ghost horse. Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. I don't know. I've never heard that. I believe it though. I can see it.
Oh, I can see it. I don't know how true it is, but like I did see that as like a thing that there's just like speakers that they're just to hide them because to keep the vibe of just ruin thing, and they're just playing that noise, and you're like, oh, that's a little weird.
They're probably like those big rock speakers that you can get at like Lowe's and stuff.
Yeah. And shit, where you're just where you're just chilling and you just hear that, and then people get spooked, which it's fine. But again, like I don't even know how true that is, because I feel like, again, most people you talk to, they don't talk about horses. They just talk about seeing ghost people,
like
or orbs.
Yeah, like Civil War.
Yeah, like Civil War and shit. Which I mean is fair, because we're like Nevada has a shit ton of wild horses, so like you're gonna hear them too. So I can see like people out of state being like, "Oh, dude, I heard a horse," and it's like, yeah, you probably heard a wild horse, just like from the distance.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few quite a bit of them out there.
Oh yeah.
Or cows.
Or cows. This is no horse herd, but I just remember when we were by the river again, but it's daytime, and like we're walking, and then this cow just fucking comes from the brush and just locks eyes with us.
I think that's when we were wandering through that foresty area behind the river down there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff back there.
And I was hitting a tree, and you're like, "Don't do that." I was like, "Why?" And you're like, "You might anger something here."
Anger, I feel like that half those trees were just waiting to fall down.
Or that's true. Okay. It's a cool area. Tree. It's a cool area. Yeah, but yeah, you're probably right. It's probably more just like there are trees that are just waiting to be pushed over, brother. You will get killed.
The whole area is like a major fire hazard.
No, yeah. Then one of us like dare the other to like pet the cow. I think I dared you, and you went no.
I remember.
I don't know. It fucking freaked me out, which is fucking or cow randomly coming out of the goddamn brush and locking eyes with us.
Yeah, freaked out by a cow.
Bro, a cow would fuck you up.
Maybe.
Maybe, bro. They're tanks.
Yeah, maybe you get fucked up by a cow. Yeah.
If it and especially like if it was like a bull and it decided I'm running at you, you can't do shit, brother.
I mean, you can run. I don't know.
You're going out.
That whole like lock thing around their neck and drive them into the ground. You know.
Yeah, you try doing that.
I'd get folded.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And we ain't having, so we only had guns. We're just walking. It's just out of the brush. It just stood there looking at us. You know, would you say Fort Churchill is scarier than the lakes, or you think the lakes be scarier? Oh my god!
I'm gonna say Fort Churchill. Personally,
because you've experienced
stuff. The history, yeah, and there's also like a bunch of graves over there, so I feel like the stuff you see is more likely to be true, in my opinion, than let's say a giant serpent or little water babies. Yeah,
that is true. I think they're cooler.
What about you?
I think the like water battling Cecil, they're cooler, but like I think as like a general like thing that's just more freaky, probably Fort Churchill, and then on top of that, just like walking in the desert is more scary. Like if you encounter something like that, yeah. You know.
I feel like the history of Fort Churchill.
The history is quite literally. The settlers are being settlers, and they got their ass whooped, and then went crying to California.
Yeah, I'm just meaning like I feel like there's a little more sustenance to it rather than folklore, let's say, of a giant serpent or the babies.
No, yeah, true, I guess. Because with this serpent, it's probably just a branch they saw. Where I'd be like,
yeah, I mean.
Probably a little biased, but like I'd be like more like, I could see you like seeing like a fucking Civil War era or like just any like old timey era dude just like clearly not from this time, just kind of walking around the desert, and you're like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I feel like that's a little more harder to explain. I don't think they do reenactments or anything down there either, so
I don't think so either. Yeah, so like you do that and you're just like, oh, that, or like you're up in the hills and you find an old mine shaft and you're like, oh, that's cool, and then like you hear like someone in your fucking ear and you're just like, what the fuck? Like that's more scary. I think
I would say so. I think that's all we really got for the history and the paranormal side of Fort Churchill.
No, yeah, we wanted this to be like an hour, but goddamn, there was like fuck all for Fort Churchill.
Yeah, I felt like there was going to be a little more, unfortunately, but
we at least have our personal
mean-
experiences, so that's cool.
Yeah, I feel like that it's a little more closer to home, at least for us.
And I think it's a like people who are out saying like they can and visit Nevada. That's a good area.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if anyone's near Nevada or lives in Nevada, Fort Churchill was for sure worth a while. Like, go and take a look.
Yeah, like a little
Pretty
like
cool.
morning or afternoon activity. Go.
Yeah.
And if you want to, be there by night, and you'll probably experience something. So, and if you do, let us know. You know, shit, fuck it, that'd be cool.
Leave a comment, shoot an email, something.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so I think that will do it for today. Thanks to everybody who's watching or who's listening. I'm hoping by the time this is up, we'll also be on Apple Podcasts or whatever that's called.
Yeah, we will.
Hopefully.
I think it's just podcast, but we're for sure gonna get there.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
Hopefully this one's up there like when it drops, but if not, we're going to continue working on getting there too. So currently we're on YouTube and Spotify, but thanks for watching or listening, and yeah, we hope you have a good day, and we will see you guys next time.
See you guys.